All right, we back in the building. We back in the building. Salute to everybody that's here. You already know I'm Blue Devil, and today we back with a music video reaction. Now, look, you guys know I got a segment on this channel, Official Blue Devil, where I react to music videos and music submitted by the artist or the artist label or somebody involved with the artist. And I do them every so often. Well, this video right here is AusBO, Go Getta featuring Gravedigga 3300. Now, look, I do want to say I think I was part of this collab. I think I was the one that put the play together. I'm not sure. I do know that I reached out to Digga and I go, hey, bro, I know an artist that's pretty fire. AusBO, he out of the same area, almost for where you from. So it would be a good look for you to tap in with him. And, before you know it, they got a record in, bro. So it was dope to see that come together. The next one I want to see AusBO do a record with is Park Boy Tragic. But currently that young homie's locked up. But that would be some fire to see. Or Lil Midnighter. He also an upstater. Now look, if you're an artist and you want me to react to your video or your music or your SoundCloud or whatever it may be, you can always email me here. Or you can go to my Instagram. I got 3 of them. Hater World Media, Hater World Media, The Hater World, and Hater World Clips. All right, the easiest way to get at me is Hater World Clips because it's fairly new Instagram. So, I see the emails, I see the DMs faster. So if you're an artist and you want to work, get at me, and I'll go ahead and I'll react to your music. All right, and then like I tell artists all the time, bro, it might not do crazy numbers, but on YouTube, but you can always clip that shit and put it everywhere, bro. That's what it's about nowadays, the clips. So if I do a 15-minute video reaction, you got 15 clips, bro. And you can put them clips TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, continuously run them, And I will tell you, AusBO has been betting on himself lately, and he's been winning, bro. Sometimes it takes a few years, a few months, a few days, a few weeks. But when you pop, bro. So let's go ahead and play this record. AusBO, Go Getta, featuring Gravedigga 3300. You guys know how we do it. We play the entire record non-stop. We enjoy it. And then we come back. And then we break it down. Now, for those that are new, the rating system. I'm going to create a logo to put on the screen so that way you guys know the rating system. If I'm not mistaken, the Blue Devil emoji equals a solid number. All right, from 1 to 10, and the Earth, the globe, the world, that equals a half. So if you're gonna do a 6.5, you're gonna do 6 devil emojis and a Earth. That's how we know it's 6.5. Now we rate it from 1 to 10, and we're only rating like our culture, bro. Right? We're not rating like Tupac's or Masterpiece or fucking Nas or DMX. We're rating our shit. The Capones, the AusBO, the Pesos, the Lefty Gunplays. So we're staying within that realm. So if you give it a 10, you're giving it a 10 between the Peso, Lefty Gunplay that are up there to the bottom of the spectrum, which would be, I don't know who would be at 0. Who would be at 0? Mr. Clever from Orange County, West Side Cartel. All right, he would be a 0. So that's how we're rating him. All right. And with that being said, let's go ahead and press play on the video. AusBO featuring Go. Oh, what the? What? Hold on. What the fuck was that, homie? Where'd that come from? There we go. Let's go.
Unspoken shot this.
sliding with some soul strippers. Used to broke smokers, contact with a group of old niggas. Go get it, go get it. DOA on the scene with nothing but holes in them. I'ma go get it in the field sliding with some soul strippers. Used to broke smokers, contact with a group of old niggas. Go get it, go get it. DOA on the scene with nothing but holes in them. You catch me in Tehama, Butte County or Glen. Known for my hustle, we packs make you drool at the sink. Known to step on throats while your boys don't do shit. Just know we know you condone and grown men fucking kids. Right when you press on a sucker, you can smell a straight bitch. Fucking on a torta with enough meat to feed six. Ain't no consequence to my words, if so come again. But don't get caught without displaying a lie in the pen. I can talk about this or I can talk about that. I speak how I feel in the booth, cause it's really straight facts. This that walk you down straight in the stairway, right in the track. Thinking everything is sweet, then your brain goes splat. Explain to me why you scared just to fight a man, but then turn around immediately or beat your bitch ass. Coward at his fights, forgot to mention a horrible dad. You a sucker, probably sucking on your homie dick for a sack. I'ma go get it in the field sliding with some soul strippers. Used to broke smokers, contact with a group of old niggas. Go get it, go get it. DOA on the scene with nothing but holes in them. I'ma go get it in the field sliding with some soul strippers. Used to broke smokers, contact with a group of old niggas. Go get them, go get it. DOA on the scene with nothing but holes in them.
DOA, it's what you seen on the murder scene. Bullet hit his leg, ricochet to his spleen. Stupid dirty bitch missed her quote, so I tweet. That's the only tweet that you ever see of me. Duck and dodge the rollers, that's the only thing I'm scared of. I'm the nigga who you don't know, but you heard her. I'll cut up pussy, now she screaming bloody murder. If this bitch say anything, I'ma hurt her. I stay on the live, I stay comfy with a bad bitch. I feel bad for what's his name, he didn't die rich. Now he can't see his little boy go to college. His dick real good, little bitch, it ain't average.
I'ma go get it in the field sliding with some soul strippers. Used to broke smokers, contact with a group of old niggas. Go get it, go get it. DOA on the scene with nothing but holes in them. I'ma go get it in the field sliding with some soul strippers. Used to broke smokers, contact with a group of old niggas. Go get it, go get it. DOA on the scene with nothing but holes in them.
Man, I don't mean to be disrespectful like I was looking down and typing, but the homie Prom the Goon, he's mad at me right now, bro. I did something that I didn't even know that I did. You know, when sometimes they're like, certain people will be like, yeah, before you did this. I'm like, fuck, I did? I didn't even realize. You know, one of them, bro. So, you know, not that I wasn't trying to pay attention to this record, but I done heard this shit 100 times, bro, and I fuck with it. Now the video is shot by Unspoken Truth, and I come to find out that's a lady, bro. That's not a dude. It's a girl. And the video's hard, bro. I said this before. If I ever was a rapper, or if I ever became a rapper, that would be who would shoot my video first, bro. My first video ever, Unspoken Truth. She makes her videos look cinematic, bro. Like movie shit. I like that. I like watching a video that got like a storyline to it. You know what I mean? I don't like watching videos that a dude is just walking in circles and shit, throwing up gang signs and drinking a beer. I mean, that's cool when you're starting, but if you're trying to elevate in the game, you got to come with that cinematic videographer that got the FX3, homie. Straight up. If your videographer does not have a FX3, run. All right? Run. I don't have one. But you know what I mean, bro. All right? With that being said, let's go ahead and press play again. And I'm going to break it down. I'm going to break it down, bro. Let's go. Commercial. That's dope. Look at that view. Hey, that view is hard, bro. That's a drone right there. That's a drone shot. Back in the day, you'd have to send a fucking plane up there to get an aerial shot. Or a big drone. Back then, there was big-ass drones, bro. Like, fucking big-ass drones. Now, drones are this big, homie. You know. And the DJI ones, the good ones, they'll go up there and shoot that shot, bro. The higher they go, the more signal they get, just so you know. Because they're closer to the antennas. You know, because the drones now, they work off the antennas. they connect to different antennas. So that's a sick ass shot. Oh, and this was shot in San Francisco. Trolley Wollies. San Francisco, bro. So they in op territory. They are where it's red and they blue, which is crazy to me. Because even in downtown LA, bro, you got homies everywhere in downtown LA, bro. Like they working there in the little stores. They working at the hot dog stand. They working outside selling shit, cleaning windows, begging for money, shooting up. I mean, they all over the place in downtown LA. So for these fools to get away with a video in downtown San Francisco, está medio raro, güey. But let's go. See, I like that. That's dope right there. I like that, fool. That's dope.
I'ma go get it in the field sliding with some soul strippers. Used to broke smoking Scotty with a group of old niggas. Go get it, go get it. DOA on the scene with nothing but holes in them. I'ma go get it in the field sliding with some soul strippers. Used to broke smoking Scotty with a group of old niggas. Go get it, go get it. DOA on the scene with nothing but holes in them. You can catch me in Tehama, Butte County, or Glen. Known for my hustle, we packs make you drool at the sink. Known to step on throats while your boys don't do shit. Just know we know you condone and grown men fucking kids. Right when you press on a sucker, you can smell a straight bitch. Fucking on a torta with enough meat to feed six.
He must be talking to someone, bro, because he said you condone fucking with dudes that F with kids. So he's talking to someone. He probably got like an enemy or something. You know how sometimes you hear music and they're talking to someone, but you don't know who it is. But he did say you fucking with a torta that could feed 100 kids, like a fat one. I saw that on Bootleg Kev. I saw they were reacting to AusBO on Bootleg Kev, and remember the last video AusBO did? It was a hot Cheeto burrito. I think he says shit now on purpose, bro, to give it the wow factor. I think everyone does it now.
Ain't no consequence to my words, it's so come again. But don't get caught without displaying a line in the pen. I can talk about this or I can talk about that. I speak how I feel in the booth, cause it's really straight facts. This that walk you down straight in the stairway, right in the track. Thinking everything is sweet and then your brain goes splat. Explain to me why you scared just to fight a man, but then turn around immediately or beat your bitch.
I like that scene.
This that walk you down straight in the stairway, right in the track. Thinking everything is sweet and then your brain goes splat. Explain to me why you scared just to fight.
That scene hard right there, bro. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. You know what the Norteños are gonna say? I know what they're gonna say. Wanna know why they're gonna say? Why these scraps ain't wearing blue? And I respect their opinion. I respect their opinion. Why these scrapas not wearing blue? Well, just to not speak for them, but to make it clear, in Southern Cali, we don't really like color bang like that, But these are two upstate Southside homies, So their program's a little different. But you gotta be safe, bro. Even when the Northerners come to Cali, to Southern Cali, they're not flamed up like that. They might have a little bit of red, but like when any Southsider sees a Northerner in Southern Cali, we don't think like, oh, it must be a Norteño because he's wearing red. We don't think like that, bro. We don't even think nothing of it. Well, it's just whatever. You gotta be like fully blown, like advertising it, bro, in order for somebody down here to be like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Other than that, bro, I see dudes wearing red all the time, everywhere. I wear red, like a lot of red. But that's the question I'm gonna ask everybody: why these scrapas ain't wearing blue?
A man, but then turn around immediately or beat your bitch ass. Coward at his finest, forgot to mention a horrible death. You a sucker, probably sucking on your homie dick for a sack. I'ma go get it in the field sliding with some soul strippers. Used to broke smoking Scotty with a group of old niggas. Go get it, go get it. DOA on the scene with nothing but holes in them. I'ma go get it in the field sliding with some soul strippers. You still broke, smoking Scotty with a group of old niggas. Go get 'em, go get it. DOA on the scene with nothing but holes in them.
DOA, it's what you seen on the murder scene. Bullet hit his leg, ricochet to his spleen. Stupid dirty bitch, Mr. Quote, so I tweet.
I want to confirm what he just said. Ricochet, hit him in the knee, bounce up, hit him in the spleen. That happens, bro. I got shot in my back, and it went into my back. It went down, and it hit my ribs, and then it bounced up into my neck. Hollow point, 38. 38. That was one of the times that I've got shot. You know. So that happens, bro. That happens. Got hit in the back. Ricocheted off the ribs. Went up and got stuck in my neck. So I got lead in my neck right now.
That's the only tweet that you ever see of me. Duck and dodge the rollers, that's the only thing I'm scared of. I'm the nigga who you don't know, but you heard her. I'll cut up pussy, now she screaming bloody murder. If this bitch say anything, I'ma hurt her. I stay on the live, I stay comfy with a bad bitch. I feel bad for what's his name, he didn't die rich. Now he can't see his little boy go to college. His dick real good, little bitch, it ain't average.
I'ma go get it in the field sliding with some soul.
Listen, I like when Gravedigga drops Spanish lingo in the record, like when he does the mix between the Spanish and the English. I thought he had rap Spanish on here, bro. I thought I heard it. For some reason, I was waiting for it. It didn't come. Maybe I'm tripping, dog. Maybe I heard it somewhere else. But Gravedigga's fucking fire, bro. I fuck with Digga. I think he's very he's underrated, bro. I think a lot of people haven't really caught on to him, but I think that when they do, they're gonna be like, damn, that fool hard. He got records, bro, that are bangers, bro, that a lot of people haven't discovered him yet. And he back on Mala Records with Chito Ranas. You know, he was from Bay Recon with Little Seti and Silent 200. You know, but I'm gonna rate this record right here, bro, a 7. I'm gonna rate it a 7 out of 10, bro. You know, I fuck with both these homies, bro. I think they got good potential. They're not whack. They could write the beat. Their voices are different, what makes them unique. And they ain't got no like dirty shit on their resume, bro. And that's important nowadays. You know, it shouldn't matter when it comes to the music, because it should be your craft that speaks for you. But when you got the overall package, automatically gives you a higher percentage in the pool, you know. So everybody go subscribe to AusBO and Gravedigga. I'm going to collab them. So down below, if you see my logo, you should see 2 other logos. Click on them and go follow and subscribe to them too. All right. And with that being said, I need everybody to rate it from 1 to 10 down below. And yeah, bro. Salute to everybody. Salute to the squad. Salute to the chat. You already know I'm Blue Devil. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Let's get it.